For the next DIY, I'm using a glass bottle from the Dollar Tree and these ocean napkins that I got on Temu. I will try to post a link to these as well. It's a very abstract scene of an ocean on a two-ply napkin. I am going to cut it in half and attempt to Mod Podge this on. I use a little bit of painter's tape to separate my layers. This was a very cheap napkin, so I did have a little bit of difficulty with the Mod Podge process. I'm just using a Dollar Tree bottle, and I found a great floral from the Dollar Tree that I think looks really coastal. I just cut my napkin in half, and I'm trying to see like how much I need to cover the whole thing. I probably will overlap it a little bit. Now, I had to do this project a couple of times because Mod Podge and glass and thin napkins don't always work together. But the good news is if you mess up, you can always wash it off and start over again. I did a very thin coat of Mod Podge all over the bottle. And I was going to try to do the iron method with my little Cricut Easy Press iron, this one, but it malfunctioned and it's no good any longer. So I'm very disappointed in Cricut. That was way too expensive to have lasted such a short amount of time. Maybe I should contact them and see if they'll give me a new one. I read online that it is a very common problem. It just beeps instead of turning on. I wadded up some saran wrap. This is the floral that I'm going to use from the Dollar Tree. I found these the other day with lots of different pampas. This one's not labeled exactly what it is. Does anybody know what this is called? I thought it looked coastal. I love the colors. It had a couple branches in there, and I thought this would be perfect for this bottle. I let the Mod Podge stick on this one. This was my successful attempt for a minute or so until it became tacky but not dry. And then I applied the napkin very carefully, just putting it on with the plastic wrap that I had bunched up. And the only place I really got any wrinkling was the back here where I overlapped it, but that's going to be the back of the bottle, so I think I can live with that. I added more Mod Podge there for the seam, and I just tried to touch it all over very carefully. I tried not to sit it down. The problems I was having with this DIY was the napkin tearing, so I was really trying to make sure that it didn't tear this time. And I'm not going to Mod Podge over the top of it because I was having such difficulty with it. I'm just going to leave it as is. I don't want to mess it up. For the top part, I'm going to cover that with twine. I just start here at the top of the Dollar Tree bottle and attach the twine, and I'm going to overlap the napkin a little bit to fill in this section. This is going to give a fun coastal touch. The twine I'm using is from Walmart there, but you could always use the twine from the Dollar Tree. This one's just a little bit thicker. And I thought that these glass bottles were the Shore Living line at Dollar Tree, but one of my stores just got them in, and they don't have Shore Living this year, so that doesn't make sense. So I think that they're just a home decor product, but they're really nice size vase. And I just cover this entire section with that twine, again, overlapping it just a little bit. That Walmart twine is a little rough. I did try to carefully burn this off, being very careful I didn't try to catch my napkin on fire there. But it made a really subtle vase. I love this napkin pattern. I think it's really pretty. And a fun way to just take a Dollar Tree bottle like that and make it an extra special vase. Isn't that so pretty? I love the gold metallic for the waves too. Very subtle but pretty. And I don't really think I have to add anything to this except for just adding this like dried out greenery. Again, I don't know what this is called, but I think it's really pretty to the vase. And this is how it turned out. I think it is very coastal and pretty. What do you guys think about this DIY? Had a couple fails on this one. I thought about leaving it in, but I didn't want to make the video too long for you.